Yo, it's poppin' YouTube. Back at y'all early today. You know what I'm saying? Just certain things I wanted to talk to y'all about, you know? And one of the things I wanted to talk to y'all about was the fact that when I first started this channel, right, I said that this was a paradise for empaths, right? And I clearly explained, if y'all niggas took time to read my bio, that we gonna be talking about everything under the sun in here. You understand? But I know what I went through and the experiences that I faced, right? So I'm going to integrate everything that I know based on my experiences and give it to y'all. This is my collection of what you see when you look at my montage of videos, you heard? My catalog is going to be a little different because the avenues and the roads that I've traveled has been that way. You understand? I'm not going to sit here and talk y'all ear off about this, that, and try to convince niggas of anything. I'm not with none of that shit. You feel me? When I first started this, I started this shit as some personal, private shit for me to heal. You understand? I didn't let nobody know in my family. I didn't let none of my real niggas know except the other day when I sent niggas the link and niggas jumped in the comments. Those is niggas I know personally. Ain't none of them niggas is strays. I knew them niggas since they was kids. You feel me? Or I knew these niggas since the sandbox, like in the trap and shit like that. Niggas going through real life situations with narcissistic values attached to it and all that. You understand what I'm saying? So when y'all come to my shit and y'all tune in, bro, like, I'm gonna keep it a fucking buck with you, bro. Like, it be a lot of shit going on in the world, you feel me? And I be feeling like because y'all don't understand certain things or y'all may not get a grasp on certain things that y'all gonna be judgmental and shit. You feel me? Like, I could get on some dumbass shit and just be like, fuck all you niggas. You understand? And just get back onto my personal diary type shit. You understand? But I know it's bigger than that. You feel me? Because I got a lot of people out there that's really rooting for the homie, you heard? And they don't, you feel me? They just love the homie because it's just me. You understand? And it's been this way all my life. And I just want to tell y'all niggas I appreciate that, man. Like, for real, for real. You know what I mean? Everybody that's out there trying to tap into their gifts, man, this shit is very important that you actually do this now that we in the age of Aquarius. It's very, very, very important. All the old paradigms from 2020, man, all that shit is over with, bro. That shit is done. You feel me now? So now, as we moving into the vestiges of the golden age. You understand? Or what they call sometimes the golden era. You feel me now? When you get to the golden era, a lot of times when you're in a state or whether you're in a collective of a planet, you understand? You got people that watch over you from different civilizations and shit like that. Now, this all depends on what your belief is and shit. Like, I don't have to believe nothing when it comes to this right here. This I know. With emphasis. So now we're at a point to where in our evolution to where we're going to be able to actually have to intermingle with different species and different breeds from different planets and all that shit. Why you think these niggas is setting up the mission for Mars and all that and trying to get out there? That shit's scheduled for 2024. And then you had, check it, I'm going to take it back to y'all like for a quick second. Yo, remember the Will Smith shit, Independence Day? Remember the movie Part 2, right? When it came out, you feel me? Everybody was anticipating that shit. But before that shit came out, right? It was a trailer that they had. And niggas sat there and watched that shit on TV and thought that shit was a real army fucking commercial, nigga. And they was talking about the Space Force and all that shit and how his daughter got killed was a black nigga in his house. And on the wall, you would be able to see, oh, this time, I forgot what it was. I think it was like, what was it, like 1996 or some shit like that. And they had him on the wall and they talked about the war that they had with the alien species and all of that shit and all that. Boom. Now, how ironic is that? Maybe about a year and a half, 2 years later, Trump talk about he want to start a space force. Ain't none of this shit coincidental or accidental, bro. Now, listen, I'm going to give y'all the message in the way that y'all supposed to have it. The way y'all digest it and shit it out and obtain its nutrients is totally up to you. But yeah, we going to get back to this video that we really on right now. You feel me? It goes back to the, to the WAC 100 situation on an empath level. And I'm going to break it down to you and let you know exactly why I felt the way that I felt, right? I always tell people, that I've been through a lot in my life. You feel me? But I don't really never get descriptive with it. You understand? Because I don't have to. Those my mushy moments, nigga. I don't got to tell a nigga nothing about my own personal mushy moments, nigga. You understand? But what he did was another form of triangulation, you heard? He tried to triangulate a coast against another coast with an opportunity to get money. And you got this little nigga with the rainbow hair, right? He don't even know what's going on because he feel like that's his savior. Or he probably felt like that was his savior. You understand what I'm saying? He tried to put shit in the situation where he tried to manipulate both sides. He tried to get people that wasn't connected to certain things to believe that certain things was a certain way. But across the way, he tried to, make other people feel like, yo, look, this is me. This is what I represent. You understand what I'm saying? This is how we doing it over here. Tried to instill fear to the younger homies from the different coasts and shit. You understand what I'm saying? I watch this shit all the time as a G. You feel me? And I'm one of the niggas that really be like, nah, yo, check this out. Nah, that shit ain't real, right? You understand? So when I tell niggas that I literally will die for doing this shit, I'm dead ass serious. He tried to put niggas in a situation where it was like West Coast niggas probably wouldn't say nothing, and he'll sit there and make it seem like this is the narrative. You understand? And had the homies feeling like, oh, well, fuck them West Coast niggas too, as if he speak for them. He don't speak for nobody. And this is the same type of shit that niggas encounter in real life every day, nigga, in real life time, nigga. So when I talk about that shit, I talk about that shit for real, and I talk about that shit with emphasis because that shit come from my heart, man. I know a lot of niggas who's going through so much shit from so many different avenues in their life, nigga. I don't have I don't have the luxury or soul value for me to judge a motherfucker for nothing that they doing, nigga. Get to where you going. Make sure that wherever you going, like my boo said, because we always talk about that. And I always tell her, like, I don't be with it. You understand what I'm saying? As long as whatever path you take get you to your highest light, nigga, I see you there. So me and my boo vibe, you feel me? So her consciousness is shifting too. And that's good. And I want all of my people who's out there, man, in the esoteric community, and that includes everybody that's not in a straight religion or a fucking cult. If you into the esoteric, nigga, you come in, you tap in, and you see my material, nigga, use it as you please for positive efforts, nigga. I won't say nothing, nigga. Come eat, you heard? I be you. You be me. Red Cloud TV.